and it reflects to companies' duty to act ethically and to contribute positively to the world around it. But CSR sometimes confused with ESG, but there is a key distinction. ESG, environmental social governance, is largely investor focused, while CSR is broader, more about how companies serve people, create communities, and have involvement into the environment. So, how CSR connects to the UN Sustainable Development Goals? I think all of you know about these goals, and there are a lot of programs developing according to these goals, but I would like to show the connection CSR and UN goals. So CSR is not just about doing good, it's a practical way for companies to contribute global priorities, to ending poverty, promoting gender equality, and fighting climate change. For example, when a company invests in renewable energy or cuts emissions, it's supporting Goal 13, climate action. If business supporting fair salaries, diversity, and safe working place, we said that it contributes to Goal 8, decent work, and 10, reduced inequality. There are a lot of companies that fund education programs or offer digital tools for underserved groups, advance Goal 4, quality education, or as I mentioned in my previous training, the program AI for Women from Microsoft, and it contributes to the goal gender equality. For example, Unilever links every part of supply chain to sustainability, from water use to women's empowerment. Microsoft aims to be carbon negative by 2030 and invest in inclusive digital education programs. Also, at this slide, you can see the triple bottom line framework, which expands traditional concept of CSR and emphasizing on 3 dimensions: planet, people, and profit. Profit dimension encompasses financial performance and economic value creation, focusing on generated revenue, managing cost, and maximizing returns on investments, and maximizing returns for stakeholders. For example, such brand as Patagonia is profitable outdoor brand, but it reinvests a large part of their earnings into environmental causes while still growing as a business. Also, we can see dimension people, and this dimension emphasizing of social responsibility and addresses to the impact of business activities on employees, customer, communities, and other stakeholders. Also, Salesforce run an inclusive hiring program offering paid volunteers days for employees and supports mental health in the workplace. And the main part, to my mind, in this bottom line is dimension planet, which focuses on environmental sustainability, especially in digital era, and considers the ecological impact of different business operation, and it directly concerns the digital entrepreneurship. Unilever committed to net zero emission and sustainable sourcing across not inside only in-house, but across the whole supply chain, from palm oil to packaging. But some countries have implemented legal mandate for CSR obligations. For example, India has implemented one of the most comprehensive mandatory CSR regulations, requiring companies meeting certain financial threshold to spend 2% of their average net profit on CSR activities. Also, in Indonesia, mandates CSR fund allocation, but particularly for the companies working in natural resource sector. Mauritius requires companies to allocate 2% of their chargeable income towards corporate social responsibility. This is regarding to the UNESCO report. About Ukraine, corporate social responsibility is voluntary, But in Ukraine, we have the management report, which was firstly introduced in 1218 and regulated by Ukrainian law, accounting and financial reporting in Ukraine. And management report is obligatory for large enterprises. And we can see the characteristics of these enterprises. This report containing financial and non-financial information that reflects the company's performance, risks, and development prospects. Also for medium-sized enterprises, mandatory, but non-financial information is optional. So here you can see where management reports should be submitted, deadlines, and at the next slide, I would like to present you structure of this management report. We can see different chapters as organizational structure and business overview, performance results, liquidity and liabilities, environment aspects, and so on. So in Ukraine, we have management report, which is mandatory for large enterprises. And on this slide, we can see breaks down the 4 key types of corporate social responsibility. And we start from the environment responsibility. It's about reducing your ecological footprint, cutting emissions, conserving water and energy, sourcing materials responsibly. Also, in the middle is social responsibility. This includes fair labor practices, safe working conditions, equal opportunities, again, not just in-house, but in the whole supply chain. And we can talk about economic responsibility. Companies that seriously takes aim to foster inclusive economic growth means creating jobs with including gender equality goals, partnering with small businesses and promoting fair trade. And the last but not the least, the ethical responsibility, which includes ensuring transparency, preventing exploitation in supply chains, and truly listening to stakeholders. So there are 4 dimensions and focus area, and today we will stop on different dimensions and reveal cases, reveal different insights and practices. And now I would like to ask you, write in the chat your insights about corporate social responsibility. I'll ask you to text in the chat, for example, company, large company, small company, depends what comes to mind to you, and the initiative which is very famous or which is efficient. So just put the text in chat to have a discussion about different enterprises, and we will see if I will mention these companies in my presentation. So maybe a couple of minutes to write your impressions. Relief paper, manufacture of paper made from fallen leaves. The company from country, maybe you will write, Daria, this initiative. Ukraine. Thank you. One of example of this initiative. Veterana Pizza, yes. Thank you very much, Tatiana, for your answer. L'Oreal Group, Beauty for Everyone, Ecology, SF Charitable Foundation, Women in Science. Yes, exactly. I will speak today about initiatives of L'Oreal in corporate social responsibility. If you would like to unmute yourself and not text message in the chat, you are welcome.
Let me.
Yes, yes.
Katerina Pocheluk, Lviv Charity Foundation and NGO. I mentioned L'Oreal Group because I tightly work with their initiative social such as Beauty for Everyone. I'm proud that Lviv is one of the places where the Beauty for Everyone is established, and this is the initiative for the educational in the beauty sphere for vulnerable women. And I can't help mentioning that everybody in Ukraine can see their containers in Yeva shops for the recycling of the beauty packages. And thus we have another initiative that Women in Science, because we have a general gap women in science, and that's why we L'Oreal protect the rights and initiatives women in science, especially in STEAM professions. That's all that I want to say.
Thank you very much for your opinion, for mention L'Oreal and the initiative Beauty for Everyone. Thank you for unmute yourself. Also, I can see in the chat insights about initiatives from Robert Bosch. Bosch became the first global industrial company to achieve carbon neutrality. Yes, so we will speak a lot about environmental responsibility, and the main one of the options is to reduce carbon emissions. Thank you, Tammy, if I pronounce your name for this initiative. Also, Katerina, thank you for Veterana Pizza. Zelenyu, a lot of Горіховий Дім. It's this is initiative for supporting women of which are suffered from domestic violence and gender-based violence. A lot of educational program. It's a great initiative. I know this initiative.
I just would like to add that in Priazovsky State Technical University we had Jean Monnet project, and we developed the Google map of social small and medium enterprises. I send the link to this map, and you can navigate information about these small and medium enterprises. Thank you.
Thank you, Katerina. You sent a lot of initiatives list and the link. Thank you. Also, I can see the option recycling plastic caps from drone production. Again, we return to environment responsibility. Thank you, Victoria. Artem at ATB delivered food supplies in Kherson after its liberation. Also, thank you for mentioning Ukrainian companies which were helping during the war and supporting schools with shelters and, for example, food supplies for people in Kherson. Tisto zі змістом, Lviv company where work people without it. Thank you, Anna, for your mention about Tisto zі змістом. It's a great company. It's not large company, but with a great mission where people work with autism. And I know this project, and we were communicated in this project. So thank you very much that you mentioned this great initiative. Dobrobat is a Kharkiv-based volunteering company who renovate damaged building after missile strikes. Yes, Valerie, thank you also for this initiative. So here you have sent just some % of global and local initiatives which we can call corporate social responsibility. And let's move forward. But I would like to meet today's deadline and time management. But there are some benefits of corporate social responsibilities, not just for environment, not just for community, for people, but also for company. What and why CSR actually matters for business, not just the world around them. First of all, and we can see a lot of brands in our chat, and for example, L'Oreal, corporate social responsibility can enhance brand image. When company shows that it genuinely cares about the planet or social causes, it builds a stronger, more trusted brand. People today research what brands stand for, especially it concerning Generation Z and millennials, the Generation Y. For example, Ben & Jerry are known for climate activism and social justice. Ben & Jerry is not just an ice cream. Their ice cream is great, but their initiatives and activism in environmental support are what turn many customers into loyal fans. And as they said, we love making ice cream. I will read, but using our business to make the world a better place gives our work its meaning. So that's its core values, and that's why a lot of people, customers, become their loyal fans. Also, we can see competitive advantage. Consumers choose brands that share their values. And the corporate social responsibility can set a company apart the market. And what did I mean? Now, if we will look at digital trend, and now we can set the digital marketing is a permission marketing, because in digital space and digital environment, you can say stop to communicate with any brands you don't want. If you see target advertisement in social media, you can say that you don't want to see this advertisement. So for gain competitive advantage, companies should also use the benefits of corporate social responsibility. For example, Body Shop. Body Shop is a company which promotes ethical sourcing and cruelty-free products, and it stands out for it. And we can see a lot of different initiatives from Body Shop that can be their competitive advantage. Also, the third benefit is financial performance. There is a myth that CSR is just a cost, but it can actually boost the bottom line, reducing waste, improving energy efficiency, and avoiding reputational scandals, all save money. For example, such company as IKEA has invested heavily in renewable energy and circular product design, and it continues to grow profitably. And in 2021, IKEA launched a program to enable all supply partners to consume 100% of renewable electricity. And also, corporate social responsibility can reduce risk, especially legal risks and reputational risks. If something goes wrong, companies with a strong CSR track record are more likely weather a storm. For example, Lego. And Lego are hunting now for their plastic blocks, and Lego faced criticism over their plastic waste. They already had environmental programs in place and respond proactively, avoiding serious backlash. And now all of you know about such brand as Lego, and bought these products for your children. Also, employee engagement. People want to work for companies that stand for something. As we know that salary and wage can motivate us during 3 months, and after that we should work for something. And if employee sees that work stand for something, have real corporate social responsibility, not just a marketing for showing in their reports or for showing consumers, but this is very important. And now in marketing, there is a digital trend. In previous years was very popular UGC content, user-generated content, content generated by not from company, but from user, not even from influencers, but from users. But now there is a new trend, employee-generated content, EGC, because if consumers, customers see that employees are loyal to their company, are involved in process and demonstrated in social media, the marketing program will be more efficient. And for example, Salesforce offers employee paid volunteers. They support non-profits and really very helpful in supporting mental health. Also, trust and long-term relationship with investors, with partner, grow shared values. And at another slide, you can see L'Oréal as a company which was mentioned before in our chat, Lego and Unilever, 3 huge companies, a lot of different examples, but I just put 3 giants on this slide, and this slide is dynamic. You can find links to get acquainted with sustainability reports or CSR reports. And here you can see all the initiatives for the previous year, for example, is for 2023. And if we mentioned before L'Oréal and Beauty for All educational program, which offers free hairdressing training for women. Also, L'Oréal launched the program Stand Up Initiative aimed to preventing harassment. Also, I would like to show you initiatives, and I think for women who are today's here, also maybe you have heard about L'Oréal UNESCO Award for Women in Science, supports and encourages women to pursue scientific career. So a lot of different initiatives to show their responsibility to the global. Also Unilever initiatives in plastic reduction aims to make 100% of its plastic packaging reusable, recyclable, to make more flexible packaging. Also, Unilever aims to respond to different climate action and achieve net zero emissions. But in corporate social responsibilities, now when it comes to marketing and interactions with consumers, we should know about different online technologies which enables transparency, sustainability, and real-time engagement. And there are different online platforms where we can expand and explore different CSR initiatives and visibility from different brands. For example, Body Shop, the global beauty brand, wanted to make, and here you can see the screen from their apps, and Body Shop would like to take their consumers to around the world trip and demonstrate how the brand sources the world for the best quality and which ingredient from which place is in the cream or in product which consumer would like to buy. The Body Shop cares about doing good, and I think about Body Shop I have heard since 2000, I think from that year I have heard of different, but maybe earlier, about different initiatives from Body Shop. It's competitive advantage for Body Shop to show their corporate social responsibility. And if you click in this app, you can find more information and you will see a call to action, discover more, to know more about this product. So here and in the internet, you can find interactive world map about it. Also, we can use digital channels for social and environment impact. And here on slide, I prepare a list for you about social empowerment via tech. And for example, Khan Academy, a pioneer in free online education and has a wide range of free online courses for many subjects. It's very similar to our online platform in Ukraine as Prometheus. Also, you can see the initiative Doctor on Demand is a virtual consultation platform with doctors, psychologists, and healthcare professionals. Free or low-cost appointments means access to healthcare services on the high level. For example, there are different platforms in Ukraine available also and are available also, and I see one time I used this platform in the night because it was a situation about health, and I'll try to find where I can find relevant information. And also, for example, in social media, you can find different groups dedicated to medicine and dedicated where to qualify medicine. Also, you can see the foundation, We Foundation, which is dedicated to women entrepreneurship and empowerment. So this foundation have a national initiative led by IT Delhi to nurture and empower women from diverse backgrounds, from vulnerable categories to starting their entrepreneurial journey. Also, we can see the impact and different environmental solution. For example, TerraCycle is a waste management company that partners with various organizations to collect and recycle difficult to recycle materials like snack wrappers and another cigarette butts, and this is the initiative for this. Also, the next one is Ecosia, and here you can see the option for green search engine funding to replanting. So thanks to this platform, we can find and this platform allows us to see how many trees have been planted and impact on carbon dioxide emissions. Also, Green Tap for AI app for water conservation. So a lot of initiatives in tech, in digital entrepreneurship to reduce emissions to the environment. Also here you can see an example of Twinnings. This is campaign from English Breakfast Tea, and show how a company attend sustainable packaging. Also, Knorr use QR codes to show their corporate sustainable responsibility. So now they are very popular to use different online tools to show their corporate responsibility, and you can find reports of corporate sustainability in website of the company, social media, and on this presentation I put the link to the website where compiled different reports from different companies. So the next is, and I would like to mention, because on previous lection we speak about a lot of advantages of AI, how AI can automate our work, how AI can speed up our different process. But I would like to mention some negative impacts of AI. And let's start from to my mind, one of the most important part, environmental impact. And here you can see about energy use and emissions. Data centers, the backbone of AI model training and deployment, consumed enormous electricity. In 2022, data centers worldwide used as much power as entire country as France uses a year. Just let's imagine AI is a new one country which request electricity, water, and other resources. The next is, as you can see, by 2026, data center consumption is projected to reach as the world's 5th largest power consumer. As a great country as China, for as large country, we can see AI. And also training a single large AI model can emit hundreds of tons of CO2, for example. And you can see from this slide, OpenAI ChatGPT emitted the same as 123 gasoline cars running for all full year. And GPT-4, even larger, is if scaled similarly, one training run could emit carbon equivalent 61,000 transatlantic flights. So you can see the huge energy use and carbon emissions from using of AI, training of AI, and also in United States, data centers already consumes 4% of all electricity. This is data from 2022, and it's equal to the power usage of 14 million households. For me, it's impressive data, impressive statistics, but let's move forward to water consumption. And a less obvious but very critical for AI training is water footprint. Data centers require water for cooling servers. And here you can see, and also this is the link. It's not words water consumption. This is the link for a very interesting article with statistics. And you can see different comparing with, as one bottle is chatbot writing a letter for you, for example. Very impressive statistics, and use it to, I think, to find new information for you. Microsoft reveals that training its GPT model consumed about 700,000 liters of water, and the single training used enough water to fill the Olympic-sized swimming pool. And Meta is more thirsty, and you can see 22 million liters of water for training. It's like about 164 Americans consume a year. So, and also we can see the waste of resources because training AI models relies on power-hungry special chips, and manufacturing of these chips requires mining of rare materials. So we should know this when we're using OpenAI, ChatGPT for our purpose. Also, there is an economic impact of AI. First of all, we should say about job displacement and workforce disruption. Because artificial intelligence are eliminated certain jobs, even then create new ones. And you can see during the report, 85 million jobs were displaced in 2025. And International Monetary Fund analysis states that AI is poised to affect nearly 40% of all jobs for a while. And in Ukraine, also, Ukraine is at the risk because, for example, our government has innovation strategy of AI to boost the economy. But a lot of experts caution that Ukraine must prepare its workforce. We should find the right trainings and retrain some workers that they will not lose their jobs in future. And next, unemployment and inequality risk. And also you can see that 65% of workers in the US fear for their own jobs and to lose their jobs. Also, there are AI benefits. These benefits skewed to high skill sectors. In high skill sectors, in high skills workers will be increasing their salaries, increasing wages. And this wage between high skill worker and low skill worker will be a gap. And also there is a research that AI add only less 1% to annual productivity, but drive so high polarization. Also, you can see some concerns and doubts about market concentration. Amazon announced that it will spend $100 billion in 25 for alone, just this company for AI and cloud infrastructure. And we understand that small companies can't chase this rhythm and will have no competitive advantage in this sphere. And for Ukraine also, and small businesses, it's very hard to achieve this competitive advantage. So Ukrainian startups should find a partnership to run their businesses and to run their startups. Also, you can see aesthetical impact of AI, and we understand that AI connected with data which clash with privacy right and personal consent. And you can see the example of Clearview that was scrapped 30 billion photos without consent. And after in European Union, this company were fined and banned because a lot of private information, private data can achievable to different companies and different persons. So about confidential information, about personal consent, we should remember. Also, ChatGPT was temporarily banned in Italy over data privacy. Also, there are a lot of misinformation, deepfakes, hallucination, as we talking about on previous lections, a lot of misinformation coming from AI. Deepfakes grew really, and you can see by 550% in 2019. Also, maybe participants from Ukraine and also from another countries may remember about deepfake from Ukrainian president in 2021, and we can see this deepfake where Zelensky asked Ukrainian troops to lay down their weapons and arms. So this is the using of AI also. So AI text image tools weaponized for fake news, public distract. And also here you can see lack of transparency and accountability, that AI system often function as black boxes, and only 22% of companies prioritize explainability. And victims of AI, victims of misinformation, for example, if you're a patient, if you would like do not visit a doctor, but you ask ChatGPT, and maybe in the internet you find different memes dedicated to this, that now we have not Google doctor, we have GPT doctor. And a lot of doctors in different specialities say about this problem, say about these problems. The next slide. I see the time. I would like to introduce you the index of CRSI in Ukraine 2023, and here you can see Ukrainian companies which took part in this research, and here are some key statistics to highlight our talk. 30 companies were participated. Top 5 companies, you can see companies from Ukraine. Thank you very much, Daria, to unmute. So you can see top 5 companies participated: Nova Poshta, Kyivstar, EPAM Ukraine, Infopulse, and Sensbank. These are our leaders in this research. And I would like to say about some statistics that most of the companies supported the armed forces of Ukraine. And you mentioned this information, these initiatives in our chat, so we understand that it's very important for Ukrainians. Also, 23 companies kept salaries for mobile staff. 70 companies provided military equipment. Also, and it was very important in the first months of starting war invasion, that companies relocated employees and their families to safer regions. Also, companies offer psychological support, and 2/3 of the companies have equipped shelter at the offices, at the schools, kindergartens, and and other places. So we can see a really corporate social responsibility from these companies. And the next is I would like to show you top digital entrepreneurship companies. Slide will be available for you, and you can see the top companies and their CSR reports. And this is top 20 companies, and in this list you can see company from Ukraine is Grammarly, a AI writing assistant platform, and you can see the initiative stands with Ukraine. $5 million donated to Ukraine relief and free premium access to NGO and educational organization. For example, I use Grammarly. Thank you for Grammarly for this initiative, because I use premium account of Grammarly. I noticed the time, and I would like to feed the time management, and you will have this presentation, and I think it will be very interesting to know more about different efforts from different huge companies, global companies. And this is the video is about interesting initiative about corporate social responsibility. I'll ask you in this chat, have you seen this video before today? It's about Mother Nature from during recent conference where Apple presented new iPhone 15. Just write in the chat, have you seen this video or no? Okay. I will show just 1 or 2 minutes and you will understand about what this initiative. Here you can see in this video the Oscar-winning actress Octavia Spencer, who harshly criticized Apple and the CEO in of the company about the environmental impact. I will. And also subtitle.
Voice. Just
voice, sorry.
close. Close
Okay.
sharing.
Okay, I will share
do it
computer
again.
sound. And I'll try to switch on captions.
Yes, it's okay.
Welcome to Apple. Hi, I'm Tim.
She should be here any minute.
How is the weather coming in? Hi, I'm Tim.
I will try again. 1 second. Because I can't.
Yeah, I'm going to do the office already carbon neutral.
YouTube,
all yours.
and we'll see.
I hope we didn't keep you waiting.
Sorry, it's me.
Mother Nature.
Mother Nature, welcome to Apple. How is the weather getting in?
The weather was however I wanted it to be. Let's cut to the chase. In 2020, you promised to bring Apple's entire carbon footprint to 0 by 2030. Henry David Thoreau over here said we have a profound opportunity to build a more sustainable future for the planet we share.
I think our 10 o'clock said the same thing.
They all do. All right. This is my 3rd corporate responsibility gig today, so who wants to disappoint me first?
Well, we've got some updates we're excited to share with you.
Materials, status.
Is there a materials person here?
Yes, we are in the process of eliminating all plastic from our packaging by the end.
Let me guess. 50 years from now when someone else is left holding the bag?
By the end of next year, actually.
When we're also currently using 100% recycled aluminum in the enclosures of all our MacBooks, Apple TVs, Apple Watch.
What about iPod Shuffle? It's a joke. Don't you people make Ted Lasso?
Oh, that's a different group.
We're also phasing out leather in our iPhone cases.
What about Brando over there? They phasing you out too?
Oh.
I'll stop, and when you will have a free time, you can see this video. And in this video, the video was distracted from Apple's actual achievements, and we can heard about a lot about their achievements in environment responsibility. So I would like to know your opinion for this video. Is it marketing or is it social responsibility? What do you think? This video was interrupting the presentation of iPhone 15, and this video were demonstrated in this conference, and this video we can find in their official website in the chapter about their corporate social responsibility. What is your opinion? It's a great marketing or a social responsibility, or we can say this, we can use these two initiatives together to receive great results. I will open the chat and try to read marketing. They do both, okay, marketing. It's very interesting to know your opinion for this topic. Both. And also my mind is both, because I would like Svetlana Merkulova to write your response, marketing that is going to become a responsibility, or we make or we will give some visibility for our social responsibility using marketing tools, using marketing channels. So it's very important to understand how to make visible your different initiatives, and marketing in these programs will be very efficient. So
what's next?
Go to the next slide, and here you can see the link to the website where we can find different reports from corporate. And I'll ask you, can you see the website, or you can see just presentation?
Presentation.
Presentation. Okay, thank you. I will share again my screen. I will stop sharing and share again my screen to show you this website and where we can find different reports. So this site named as responsibilityreports.com, and we can browse for any company if you want. For example, the first one, Amazon. Previous reports from corporate social responsibilities was compiled at another source called GRI, and also I put the link, but now this source is now available for find different reports. And we find company, Amazon, and here we can find sustainability report for 2023. And this report introduced for us the initiatives in the environment, in the value chain, people, and appendix. And here we can find what standards we used to create such kind of report. And also I would like to show you, I'll return to my presentation. So here you can see dynamic reports. I put the links to find this report, and I would like to open a report from Disney, and we can see the Sustainability and Social Impact Report for 2024 from Disney Company, and we can see characters of Disney cartoons here, and again, governance, people, environment, and data and frameworks were used to create this report. Fiscal data and different standards and indicators which were used. So here we can find a lot of information about social responsibility of this report. Also, I would like to show the report from our university, which was prepared by the team of Tavria State Agro-Technological University, and I would like to mention Daria Ligiza in this report also. So corporate social responsibility and impact rate rankings from 2023 to 2025. And here you can see the information and again, dynamic interactive content where there are a lot of links to know more about our university. So this report also will be in our presentation. And if you would like to know more about Tavria State Agro-Technical University, you are welcome. So here you can see also this report. And in the presentation, I put the environmental sustainability report from Microsoft. Also here there is a link to this report. And you can see their goals accelerating programs to 2030. And again, Microsoft sustainability, customer sustainability, global waste, and there are different initiatives about corporate social responsibility. So that's all for today. I think I'm in time, so I will return to my slide. And I can finish. Daria?
Yes, thank you, Yana. So we are waiting for your questions in chat, or you can turn on microphone and ask.
Maybe not questions, maybe some reflections of this very important topic, especially in digital entrepreneurship.
So just wait a few minutes,
Okay.
and don't forget that we will tell about certification requirements. Yulia, welcome. Now on the floor, turn on microphone.
Sorry, that's by mistake.
Okay.
Okay.
So I repeat and continue. So after Janev's presentations, I propose to leave people who want to know more about certification requirements. I just will repeat all information that I explained on previous lectures of Jana, on previous training, because it was training, not lecture. And I will explain all schedule. I will explain the brief information about projects. I will explain schedule of info sessions, and we will answer all your questions, I and Katerina. I think we have a questions. Hi, Anna, thank you to the detailed efforts in presenting. We live in digital world where censorship and misuse of funds have taken their own share of the markets. Corporate initiatives sound nice, but what about accountability? How can we prevent CSR from being misused by companies to promote themselves on their own agenda? I mean to ask rather than should be used for free markets. Oh my God, it's very difficult to understand it for me. I mean to ask rather than CSR should be used for free markets, or assisting society where company benefits can be separated if possible. Jan, you can read these questions.
Yeah, I also I'm also reading now. If I right understand your question, that companies shouldn't use the CSR for achieving their profit goals. If I right understand, maybe you also can unmute your microphone to promote themselves or their own agenda. I think for this reason there are a lot of standards and. For creating CSR responsibility reports. For example, GRI is compiled of different standards, and also now consumers' publicity are not silent in this different companies' achievements. For example, I will show example when starts war in Ukraine. A lot of consumers rejected and did not buy products from companies which are working, which are still have offices in Russia. And for example, it's a reaction from publicity. It's a reaction for consumers. And if companies will fit responsibility, not just for profit making, not just for showing their responsibilities as marketing, but it will include insights from publicity, it will be okay. If I right understand your question, you can add some more information about it.
Actually, it was a question from our participant from Uzbekistan, as I remember correctly. So yeah, I see that Uzbekistan companies is really interested in social responsibility business, actually. And we have a lot of cases from Uzbekistan companies where they use CDGs, so it's social digital goals, to make their company more profit, not just benefits. So we have, this helps. Thank you. Thank you, Yana. I think we meet all requirements to these questions. So we can finish our presentation of social responsibility in artificial intelligent entrepreneurship. Difficult words for pronunciation together. So
we have a question in chat again.
Yes, thank you, Vitaly. What do you think about mandatory status of CSR? Does it work?
It's an interesting question about mandatory status, because this mandatory status are in all countries, according to UNESCO report. And I think maybe there are some barriers to implement mandatory status for CSR. It's just my mind, because there are a lot of obligatory requirements for companies. But in Ukraine, you can see the stages. You can see some. We are going to CSR report from management report, and maybe in some decades we will have CSR report also. And you can say also I would like to hear maybe your reflection and your insight about this topic. Vitaly, if you can switch on.
Yes, thank you for your answer. I think it's some differentiation of some branch, and maybe optional status is preferred in this case. But from the point of view savement of our planet, maybe in some countries, for example, Paris commitments, etc., it will be also an option for some countries. So it's interesting to discuss. So
Yes,
thank you for your answer.
Yeah. Thank you for your question and for your reflection, for your insight. It's interesting topic to discuss, and I think we also should have one day just for discussion and hear insights from our participants too.
So I think, yes, I think all questions is answered. are answered. So we can discuss certification requirements again. And I again repeat you that if you was in training of Yana, I will explain all this information. I will not tell right now something new for you. It's just optional for you the being right now. It's just up to you. If you need such information, you can wait. If you don't need, you cannot wait. So just give me 1 minute. I just open training program and presentation of certification and will show this information. Actually, we have discussed it on WhatsApp community yesterday. Yeah. So let's go. I will run up from presentation of certification to training program. All these these documents you have, I have attached in WhatsApp, and I have sent all participants, 600 participants. Actually, firstly, and it is important information that before we begin our training program, we have the list of more than 600 participants who are going to participate in this project. And we have been discussed for a long time, should we limit the total number of participants? We decided to not do it, but actually we stopped to invite participants from other countries as we planned, from example, from Kazakhstan, from Indonesia, from Nepal, and from India. Because we have a lot of registered people from Ukraine in 2nd of June, not later. So we stopped our registration system at 5th of June. Some people wrote me in 6th and 7th and 8th of June and asked why they didn't get, they haven't gotten any invitation and link, because we kindly ask to do it till 4th of June. And we need all this information in survey for our trainers, because our trainers were very interested in your level of communication and installation of artificial intelligence. So I have shared some parts of your survey without your names and without your emails for them. And we understood that more than 80% have the middle level of artificial intelligence, or do not have experience at all. So we redirect our lectures and our informations to a low level of experience of our participants. That's why. What else? We just saw that we do not have only universities and a business company as we planned, that we have one more NGOs. We have colleges and teacher schools, school teachers, sorry, and research institutions, ITECRA. So we just begin to spread our info to all segments group, to all auditorium. That's because you hear not just some information for teaching, for higher education, because we have some parts of segments. Whatever. What else? This project is funded by European Institute of Innovation and Technologies. You don't pay for it. Some people wrote me that maybe you didn't include me because I didn't pay. Where I should pay? Yes, I got it. It's free of charge. We closed this registration because of 677 people for 5th of June. That's all. That's final. And it is supported by European Institute of Innovation and Technology. And it is very important. We follow the requirements and structure of all rules of this institute, even for branding. If you see, we have the same presentation, even for branding. And of course, you asked me yesterday why we will meet on 23rd of June, because I will explain not only what you should to do on these 5 pages for each project, but how to use branding or branding materials for European Institute of Innovation and Technology. And I will give templates for your presentations and for your papers. You just put some information here. That's all. And I will tell about it on, in 23rd of June. It's very important. Then I told you about registration. Just remind for yourself and point out, you have the one link right now. Do not lost this link in your email. Go to this email and add to our Zoom conference by this link. This link will be valued for you till 18th of July. It will be our final meeting. Again, check your address. For example, there are a lot of people have Ukrainian name. So it is very tricky and challenge for me to compare Zoom registration form to find you, to compare your registration folder for the projects, to compare open session Zoom, because not me created this registration form for the first day, and to find all your work. So we will need time to do it. So because of it, I kindly ask you, write your name as you want to see it in your certification. And certification will be extremely in English, not Ukrainian, not Indian, not other language, Arabian language, not just in English. It's international language, and it is a language of this training program. If you want to write something, if you have some questions, write me on my mail, daria.legizatsa@ua. Point out, do not answer all people who are in the invitation list. It may disturb them because you can answer to more than 200 people in one letter. It's very important. Write me and I will answer you. We have WhatsApp group. It's optional. It's not a requirement. We have community and news. In news, I put all materials. I remind time for our meeting. I put presentations. I put some additional materials as you want and as you need. In our community, we discussed some questions. For example, yesterday we discussed what you should to do. Again, actually, all this information I told on the first open session and on before Yana's training. Let's go. That I told you. For us, Natalia Shibanova, Natalia, and in Ukrainian language is 4 different people. We couldn't find, for example, your folder if you write another name, just image. There will be more than 250 folders with projects, and I will have more than 30 lists of Zoom registrations, and we should to compare it and to complete it. And it is very important. One more, It's just not this is a question for these days because you are in conference, so you're registered well. But one more information: when you registered on the some conference, do not forget that your mistake in your email, it's your problem because I cannot call you. I have still five participants with whom I haven't touched and contacted because they didn't put their email correct and they didn't put their phone at all. And some of our participants do not put email and put his address, regular address. And after 2 days, he wrote me, why didn't you make me invitation? For where? I do not have email and I didn't have phone. It's very important for you because there are a lot of people and I still write and send information for 677 people, 37 people. Training structure, it's not changed. For example, we are on the second step. Open meeting, it was in 9th of June. Online training sessions, it will be this week and the next week. You will have 11 online sessions and you have such name of the sessions and time of the sessions of your training program on table 2. For example, we have session with Yana, corporate social responsibility. You see the trainer lecture, you see the date, 12th of June, and you see the time, Kyiv, Ukrainian time. Because we have mostly participants from Ukraine, so we put Ukrainian time just for it to select your time, to compare it, and to generate your time of your time zone. Let's go. After it, you will have test evaluation. We will download you all test evaluation and invite you by your electronic address, correct electronic address, on our platform from 16th to 12th. It's our deadlines. And it will be just 50, not 500. 50 tests, I'm sorry. Not 500, just 50 tests. That's enough. And you will have a chance to get this test, just 3 chances and 50 tests till, till 14 July. Because we need 1 week to collect all information from you to make a certification. Do not worry, you will have chance, you will have time for the test evaluation, and it's up to you when are you going to do. Then, independent research, I will tell about it on 23rd of June. It's very important for you. 23rd, I will explain the rules of writing. But in our training program, you have brief information about this independent research on the page on 9. You can do it right now. What I will do on 23rd, I just, there is information, brief information. But on 23rd of June, I will explain each point, each part of these guidelines. And we don't need your scientific monography, scientific book, authorship, and something else. You should prepare till 5 pages, not more, 3-5 pages for independent research following guidelines and project development. 5 pages for guidelines, 5 pages for project development. You can calculate in instructions what you should to do here and understand that each part of your project should be just half of page, not more. It's very important. We don't need some scientific results, articles, big books from 250 people. The project team is just about not more than 20%. Just imagine how many time we need during a week to read all this information. So do not spend a lot of time to write this project development and guidelines for research. Just briefly, it's just for you, how you can use artificial intelligence with your work in business and with your work in teaching or researching, etc. So then we will give you 1 week to make presentation from your guidelines and impact. Again, I will give you a template of presentation because we have stricted rules of aid presentation or aid fund. It's not our idea to go to PowerPoint and prepare this such template. It's a requirements from aid funded. It's very important for you, and I will explain it on 23rd, how you will use these templates. Then you will be invited to guest speakers and seminars. We are looking and discussing right now among all world, globally, not just from our universities, to make good experience and current experience in artificial intelligence from business companies. To show you, explain you new ideas and cutting-edge technologies. Then we will have round table shaping. Round table, it will be the one. We include 6 hours because we need and you need time for preparation, but it will be just one during 2 hours. And your presentations will be used during this roundtable. We will show some examples. We will ask you to explain your opinion, your experience, just for 2, maximum 3 minutes. That's all you need to explain about your presentation. Not all presentation, it's just your experience and just your feedback. That's all. And after it, we will create and publish the certificates. Again, Katerina said you during the first day and said you at the training of Yana, before your training, that Mykolas Romerys Institute have some requirements to certifications, not to certification paper. For you're getting certifications, you should do, and you should visit some training sessions, guest speaker seminars, roundtables, develop some projects. It's their requirements because it's Latvian university, and it doesn't sign activities without activities. So this program was discussed and developed by project team from Germany, Latvia, Lithuania, and Ukraine, not just from CETU. And don't forget that CETU is just the part of this project team, and we moderate this project, training program for you right now, and we do not responsible for this certificate, and we will not sign this certificate at CETU. You will not get certification from CETU. You will get certification from Mykolas Romerys University. About certification, it is a requirement from project team. It is a requirement for 8Hay initiative, attend at least 80% of lectures, complete at least 80% of tasks and assignments. It means just 2-3 pages for project development and guidelines. It's okay. Do not forget about test evaluation. It's okay. And you will get some information on certification, like 180 academic hours. It will be 6 ACTS, and you will get name of independent research. And I kindly ask you to name it by your specialization. For example, you are engaged in engineering, so you can write your topic independent research, like guideline materials for IE usage for engineering specialties or for engineering programs or for master programs in engineering. It's up to you. It's not our task, because you will have certification. It was your certifications, and you can put the topic that you want, that you are engaged. And the same in name project, just select your own specialty. And of course, we put learning activities and outcomes. You can see it here. We just copy paste it. And you will get certificate with this information. So, 2 individuals projects. You see it in training program on the page 9 and 10. 9 and 10. Not more than 5 pages each. What else? Answer all post-lecture tests. All post-lecture tests will have just not more than 50 numbers of test, multivariant tests. What else? You can use AI tools. Do not forget. Do not just develop projects in artificial intelligence in ChatGPT. Just use it to make some guidelines for students, and we will talk about it on 23rd of June. That's all, guys. If you have some questions, just ask. Questions?
Is it possible to ask one question?
Yes.
From microphone? Thank you. I would like to ask about recordings of these lectures. You wrote about their access in future on YouTube, but I would like to ask you when approximately can we have access to them?
Okay, it's depend of activities of our Department of Digitalization in SATU, because we will attach it and upload in YouTube of SATU all these video materials. But the head of the department is overload in SATU, so because of it we do not use SATU online Zoom conference link, and we will change it because of it. He has overload work right now extremely, but I think we will do it during next week, and especially you will have an access to our platform. We just discuss how we can do it, because it's a question about cybersecurity of SATU platform Moodle. So it's under discussion right now, but you will get it in the near future. Because of it, I share in WhatsApp presentation of our of our trainers. You have from Saulius, you have from Yana, you have from Pavlo presentations, and you will have, I think today, from Yana the second presentations, and of course we will put all video materials in YouTube and give some link for it. But right now we have just force majeure overload work in SATU for digitalization department. He's really busy because of it. We didn't plan these work activities.
Thank you. Thank you.
So questions? We have in chat. Thanks. Where can I find post-lectures test? We will download it platform, Moodle platform. I think we will do it. It's just question because of cybersecurity, but we are planning. And then we will give you possibility to go to this test system, and I will send invitation to your email in registering list. What more? Everything is clear. Thank you. If you have some questions, just ask me right now, and we will finalize our discussion about requirements, because there are a lot of letters about it. And again, we do not need a lot of information from you. We just follow requirements and rules by European European Institute of Innovations and Technologies and higher education initiatives. And we should follow and meet these requirements. We should follow meet requirements of Mykolas Romeris universities. It's very important. And of course, after discussing, we just tried to cut some tasks for you, so you do not have big assignments. You do not have a lot of tests. Just do not worry.
Excuse me, I have one question, if it's possible. I know for sure that the 23rd of this month, I cannot, unfortunately, be here because I have another activities in this time. Have we the video?
Okay, let's go. 23rd, visiting meeting of 23rd is optional for you. We will not calculate your time out here. It's just for giving you assignments. It's up to you. I will record this meeting as others as I do, but I don't know how I can do it because it's very heavy file, this video, to share it by email. I don't know how I do it. I will think about it. How can I share the link to the record of this meeting?
Thank you. Thank you, it will be kind.
Maybe you will find it or put it on YouTube as another lectures.
Maybe.
If possible. Thank you so much.
Maybe. Questions? No, Kate, you're welcome on the floor.
There is a question in chat. Where can I check the right name and the mail?
You can write me because I see you are here in Ukrainian transcription, Svetlana Shigalevska. You can write me and I will check your name in list registration and correct it. And if you have just write in registration Ukrainian name, I understand that you can correct it in Zoom conference. I understand it, but I will write you after our conferences, all conference, and ask you how can we put your name in certifications. The video can be saved on the Google Disk and then link the. It is really big, as you see yesterday, and especially on Yana's lectures, it just pop up here from the Zoom conference. It's not because her internet record, it's but because of my internet record, because I record Zoom conference in a cloud, and she shared some information, and more than 2 hours, and Zoom conference, and my computer doesn't allow to do it, and it's give more than 5 and 7 gigabyte, and it's just one record, so it's very difficult. So because of it, not because we do not share the video materials, not because we don't want to do it. We just looking for how to do it simply for you and for us. If I just download you in WhatsApp, these all video materials, a lot of mobile phones will not operate after it. I'm sure, because it's automatically it would be automatically downloading your memory on your mobile phone. So because of it, I do not put such information in WhatsApp, and because of it, I do not put it on disk. My disk, it's Satu UDA, will allows me to share it information, but I'm not sure about your disk. But maybe I will put on the disk video materials from 23rd of June, because it will be not so long, and you will meet it. Understand? Put it in YouTube. Okay, I will try. Roman, welcome.
Regarding the YouTube, yeah, I'm uploading some videos from other lectures. They are quite heavy too, but it's quite okay. So you can create like unlisted playlist. So it will be available only via link. So no one who does not have a link to video or to the playlist will not be able to access it. So it's quite easy. Yeah, it takes some time to process, but yeah. It should work.
Thank you. We are going to do it open access with open access because it's requirements of funds and high education initiatives. It's depend of our times. We're just overload. It's just because of it. We do not put and download it on YouTube, but we will do it in the nearest future. Thank you. Been finalizing our today meeting. Actually, you can write your feedbacks for these days, for Jan's presentations, for all informations that you have gotten during for these 4 days. Actually, Katerina, welcome.
Yes, thank you, Daria, for clarification to all participants. I just like to add that before we put any materials to public, we need to confirm this and approved it by project officer. So if even we have all the records until the project officer confirm this video, every slide on presentation, we cannot download it for public using. So thank you for your passion. All materials will be delivered, but we need to cross a lot of red tapes to make these trainings available. And I think it is the first training which has so huge number of participants. So please be patient and tolerant. We deliver everything for you, but little bit later when we rework all it. Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you. I think we will finalize our training program with more than 250 people. You see that we before the open session we have 600. Now we have the 250, and I think we will get the final with you, all of you. And do not forget our rules. Our slogan, maybe not rules. We don't ask you some deep materials. We ask you just to work and understand how you can use artificial intelligence in your job, in your career, and in your teaching and consulting. Thank you very much for this day. See you tomorrow. And do not forget, we have 2 training tomorrow. We do not forget, we have 2 training tomorrow. And I will ask our trainers to manage their time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Have a nice day.
Bye-bye.
Have a nice day.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Дякую.
Bye. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Goodbye.